So, from the thumbnail and the title, it's clear that COD players are addicted to excuses. And before you click out of the video, just give me a bit of your time. This video won't be long. I'll break down why people or COD players complain about these excuses. So, COD players, after losing a gunfight or when they're in a match, they blame trash teammates, desync, lag, or even the most dreaded of them all, SBMM. Look, I am not saying those things don't exist, but here is where the problem lies. Every loss has an excuse, and some of the excuses are justifiable. And some of the excuses just needs you to improve. But in today's video, we will break down exactly why this mindset keeps you average. Right. Blaming teammates. How do we fix bad teammates or blaming our teammates? Look, we team up with random players that camp or some of the opponents camp, and some players just don't, your teammates don't even like help you out. And I understand it, I get it. And it's not your fault. With this point here, obviously we can't blame ourselves about it, having trash teammates. It's how SBMM really gives us all those trash players. But here's the real issue. If you're carrying bad teammates, you have to eventually have good rotation, good pre-aiming mindset, and know where spawns are. Meanwhile, most players just respawn an ego challenge, and yes, I am guilty of this when I have bad teammates. Whenever I have bad teammates, the ego switches on and I just rush in there. And I've learned my ways from that. I've learned that you shouldn't be doing that. You should calmly think about your next gunfights and all that. That's one thing I have learned from it. Another one is thinking settings will save you. And I know for sure you guys have copied pro player sensitivities out there thinking you'll be like them. And if you did it, you're not wrong. You're just trying to find your sense and trying to play like them. But this is where you just need to like stop and think. Stop copying people's sensitivity. That's one thing I also had to learn. I should also stop copying people's HUD. You shouldn't copy their sensitivity. You should find your own. And once you find your sensitivity and you decide to copy other people's sensitivity, you break your consistency and you break your chances of growing in gunfights. If there's one thing I know for sure is that good players don't copy sensitivities. Rather, they learn through a lot of lost gunfights. And yes, I am one of them. If you've been there, if you've watched my content right from day one, you will know that I was very bad at Call of Duty Mobile. But over time, I have improved in playing the game. So copying sensitivity is not key. It's consistency that is key. Now we move on to desync. Desync is one other thing that is justifiable to complain about, right? You're hopping to the same servers, same matchmaking, and the same games in ranked. I know some of you have seen it where you enter the same rank game twice or 3 times, but it's not up to you. It's not your problem. It's what SBMM has decided to put you into those lobbies. And yes, sometimes in this point in time, you can let your ego run wild because CODM just, I mean, not to hate on the game, the new update is clean, it plays well, especially with the AMAX broken movement. That AMAX needs to get nerfed. I don't know how CODM will patch that one. Right. Also, we don't, sometimes ego peaking when your health is low in some certain gunfights won't work. Rotation is key. So you guys will let me know down below, what part of excuses did you make in Call of Duty Mobile and where did you improve on those excuses? And what excuses do you think is justifiable and there is no debating on it? I've been your host, CB, and like I said, I've kept the video short and sweet for you guys. I'll see you guys in the new update. Deuces.